It just totally was controlling my life. I mean, my daily life, it was hard to go shopping, it was hard to travel, it was hard to go for a walk with a neighbor.
Carolyn Provost describes life with impaired detrusor contractility, or IDC. Women with IDC are prisoners of underactive bladders, which they can never fully empty.
The signs were the leaking and just not being able to control it.
Our women have waited for 10 years for this device to be available.
Giving women with IDC a chance to become active again and regain control of their lives has been Kevin Connolly's mission since 2002, when he first started working on the inFlow. It's a non-surgical device that allows women to completely empty their bladders on demand. Previously, IDC required catheterization and urine collection bags. Catheters and infections, how big a problem are we talking about here?
It's a huge problem. So the CDC estimates that catheter-associated urinary tract infections kill over 13,000 Americans every single year. And this is not a problem that is likely to get better soon.
Providing other options besides catheters is why Connolly led his company through an unusually lengthy and grueling FDA approval process to give women with IDC a better, safer treatment option. Validation came when the FDA approved the inFlow. The FDA's news release stated that urinary tract infection appears to occur at a lower rate with the inFlow as compared to clean intermittent catheterization, which is the current standard of care.
Those of us in medtech want to make a difference. And inFlow is a technology that not only can improve the lives of hundreds of thousands of women, it can probably save the lives of thousands of women every single year. And what else can you do that has that sort of impact?
The inFlow, which contains a miniature valve pump mechanism, comes in 9 sizes and is inserted into the urethra the first time by a doctor. After a brief minimal training and education period, replacement devices can be inserted by the patient herself or a caregiver. The battery-powered remote control magnetically activates the inFlow's internal pump, which then empties all urine from the bladder. The first few weeks with the inFlow may require some adjustments.
You wouldn't put an artificial arm on somebody and send them out the door. Likewise, a lot of patients may require a period of adjustment and accommodation to be successful with the device. Now, this may involve the use of new medications, Botox, or simply educating the patient about certain behavioral changes.
For the first couple weeks, you would empty your bladder like once every 2 hours. And then it got so it could be 3 hours. And, it was even longer at nighttime.
Carolyn's IDC was caused by extensive cancer surgery. Other causes include injury and neurologic diseases like multiple sclerosis.
The day after we were approved by the FDA, the MS Society put out their own news release, and the headline was effectively, "Women with MS forget catheters." I mean, the need for this sort of thing is very, very well known. There just hasn't been much in the way of solutions prior to the inFlow.
For Carolyn, that solution means regaining control of her bladder and her life.
Freedom, just the quality of life, and being able to travel and being able to go shopping and, like I said, go for the walk and just being comfortable.